Hello everybody. So today I need to talk about something that is driving me a little bit crazy, and it drives me crazy all the time. Obviously I'm looking through Facebook. I see pictures of some workouts that are going on at home that are being broadcast out. I see it all the time, when I go and do workouts in other studios, or even if I'm just walking along and seeing outdoor programs. This is what happened. The other night I was on Facebook and I saw this photo. And often when I see the photos, most people would just go, oh, there's a person doing an exercise. My thought automatically goes to what's happening to that lady's body while she's doing that exercise. So I printed out a photo here. I've tried to cut out as much of the instructor as I could, just so I can show you. So here is a very common exercise done in a lot of gyms, in a lot of boot camps, even in some mum and pop classes, yeah? And we can see that the lady here is doing a squat. This is an instructor doing the squat, okay? And when I look at the photo, I automatically see what is going on with her core, her pelvic floor, and the pressure that's being placed, okay? Now that instructor wrote at the top of her caption, yay, I've just finished I won't even name the type of class, let's say the heavy strength class and the high impact energy class, she said, after she said the types of programs, just had these two classes, my bladder and knees certainly didn't like it, ha 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 ha. Okay, and so I'm thinking, right, why are we laughing about this? Okay, she is saying openly in an open forum, I'm leaking. Yep, I'm leaking while I am doing this exercise, and we're going to laugh about it. And this makes me really, 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 really angry. 50% of women that have had a baby suffer from prolapse. Now, for those of you that don't know what prolapse is, that means things falling out. I can't say the word where they fall out of on here on Facebook, or the video will be blocked, but things are falling out. Things are slipping down, things are coming out of places they shouldn't be coming out of, and they should be in our body and intact. 50% of women that have had a baby, this is happening to. Massive statistics. It's a pandemic, and really, we shouldn't be laughing about it. We should know that there is something that can be done to help and to fix this, and we should be avoiding activities that are making it worse. Okay, a lot of women don't know that they have prolapse. They might be asymptomatic. Okay, then they go and do heavy exercises or high impact exercises or lift a heavy child. Okay, then they become symptomy, or they might become symptomy later on, which is going to cause long-term problems in their body. Alrighty, so why I'm telling you this is I want you to be aware that this is happening to so many women. Prolapse is so prevalent. 50% of women. Pelvic floor dysfunction, 30% of women. 30% of women are leaking, okay, when they laugh, cough, sneeze, or do an exercise or go to run suddenly, okay? And this is not okay. There's so much that we can do about it, yep. And one thing where it starts is being able to effectively engage our core, effectively engage our pelvic floor, but more importantly, it's that when we are doing day-to-day activities and when we're exercising, when we're moving or lifting in any kind of way, we need to be able to engage that core and the pelvic floor, because if we don't, that's when we're doing more damage, okay? Now that instructor was clearly admitting in her post that she is leaking. Yep, her body is not liking the exercise she's doing, but where they're laughing, she's laughing at it, okay? And that is most women. They just think that, oh, I've had a baby, this happens, and they just get on with it. But when we are leaking, when our body is showing symptom, okay, it's not okay, it's not normal, we're doing further damage, okay? And sometimes it's not the symptom of leaking. You might feel a heaviness, you might feel a dragging, yep. It might happen after the exercise, okay? And we need to be aware that this is happening and that it's not okay and it's not normal, alrighty? So when I'm teaching an exercise class, I'll go back actually. When I'm talking about this instructor, I see no fault in what in what she's doing, in that she doesn't know any different. I've been an instructor for a long time. I came from that fitness background in a massive gym, and I know where the education is at for instructors. So that instructor that gets up there, teaches that class, might not even be aware of a pelvic floor, yep. Because it's just not taught in the instructor courses that we're doing. And B, she certainly wouldn't know what to do to correct it if she saw a problem in her class. And if she did know, like if she'd done further in-depth study, she wouldn't be able to do that on the fly in a class when there's a lot of people, okay? So when I see an exercise or when I walk past someone, I can go, okay, I can look at that exercise or look at that movement that that person's making. Say somebody's doing their squat, like that squat that that lady's doing. She's got a big bar on her back, lots of heavy downward pressure, lots of pressure through the pelvic floor. She's got the bow happening and her tummy is protruding forward. I already know that she has got pressure through her pelvic floor, okay? I already know that her core is compromised. So I would go and I would do a couple of really quick things. I'll get her body in the right alignment and position so that she can have a better chance of maintaining her core, and I would lower that weight. So I will lower the weight until such time as she can perform that exercise with that core engaged, so that her core and pelvic floor are protected, but also because it's actually going to be effective. So yeah, she would be much better off, everybody would be much better off doing that same squat with no weight, okay? Coming down into the exercise, really engaging so our glutes are firing, our core is on, so that then our core is working effectively and we can achieve that flat stomach that we're after, okay? Without doing our body long-term damage. Whereas that exercise, where she's doing the exercise with the massive weight on her back, okay, or a big Madison ball or whatever it is that you're lifting that's heavy, okay, when that's happening and the core or the tummy is protruding forward, I'm going to try and do it. The tummy is protruding forward as we do it, okay? We're actually not going to achieve that flat tummy anyway because the core's not engaged. We're going to be exercising over a protruded dome. You know, you hear some people say, oh, I still look pregnant after I've had the baby 6 months later, 12 months later, 10 years later, okay? And the reason is, again, that the core isn't engaging effectively. And most women just don't know how to engage it after they've had baby, and we're just not taught it. It's not something we're taught, and realistically should be the first thing that we're taught, because that is what is the stability center of our body. It protects us in all movements that we make, okay? It gives our body longevity. So that is my gripe today. Remember, 50% of women that have had a baby, ever had a baby, doesn't matter whether it's 6 weeks ago, 6 months ago, 6 years ago, okay? 50% of women are suffering prolapse. That's where things are falling out or dragging down, okay? And that can get worse over time, alrighty? But there is lots we can do to help remedy that, and we want to make sure that the exercise and the movements that we're making are not making that worse, okay? 30% of women are having pelvic floor dysfunction. That's when we're leaking, or we might not even be leaking. We might just have, pain during intercourse. It might be presenting as just pain in general down there, heaviness, dragging, okay? So we've got to look out for the symptoms, but we've also really got to be aware to protect our body, and don't be taking on exercise or movement that is just not practical, and it's not giving our body longevity. We're doing damage. All right, take care, everybody. Have a great day. If this resonated with you, if you need some help, just slip a little comment down below, or some people don't like to put that in the public forum, so just shoot me a private message and we can have a chat. Yeah, there's lots that can be done to help, but we don't have to suffer in silence. So I'm calling it out today. I'm calling out that it's not okay that we're laughing, that we're leaking when we're doing an exercise program, and it's certainly not okay that instructors are out there laughing about it in an open forum, because it's not a joke. Okay, there's long-term ramifications for our body, and we need to get on top of this. So go woman power, let's sort this out, let's speak up, and tell your mum, tell your grandma, tell your friends, anyone that's a woman. Okay, there's lots that can be done to help. All right, take care, have a great day, and see you on the next video.